Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Slay the Spire. Today we are playing as the Defect in Ascension 11. Hello again. It is 0% that we could hit an elite with our, whatchamacallit. So, I'll just take a random rare card. It was what? All for one. Okay. I don't have any zero cost cards right now, so that kind of stinks, but we could make it good eventually. This path up through here looks great. And it involves a single shop, which also seems fine. Alright, I mean, I guess at least it's a 2 energy attack. It has that going for it. You are dead. This card costs 0. Streamline may cost 0 eventually. But I'll just take this, it's fine. It'll help a lot on the early floors, probably. I'm sure we won't evoke the orb if we don't dual cast it. And so it's a question of dealing 16 damage or 3 damage over end turns. I don't think the combat is going to last 6 turns, so this is more damage. If it lasts 6 turns, I'm in a lot of trouble. Well, no, this is just worse than 2 strikes right now. And a strike is worse than a zap, or at least no better. Good work, Steam. What is it? Steam Barrier? Yeah. I overblocked by 6 after using my Steam Barrier to block for 6. Very impressive. You can upgrade Recycle and then it costs 0, but it's still bad. I'll take the Doom and Gloom. Sure. I love relics. It's Anchor. Great. That'll pay for itself immediately, probably. Nice. Alright, Anchor didn't help this combat. Unlucky. Ah. Is he dead? No. I could have killed him with a steroid potion, I guess, but I'm only being hit for 3. Does this cost 0? I don't think it does. Also, it exhausts, so it doesn't matter. But I don't think X counts as 0 for a card like All for One. Recursion is fine with my Dark Orb. If I upgrade it, it's also fine with All for One. Bottled Lightning. Start with a skill in hand. Steam Barrier's okay. Sure. Not amazing, but fine. I gotta upgrade the Steam Barrier. I'm gonna have it at the beginning of every combat now. Or I could upgrade, like, Zap, actually. Making things cost 0 is kind of cool. Sure. Can't afford any relics. Pretty excited about removing a card, and I usually am. Maybe I overdo it, but let's just get out a strike. Clicked outside the window there. And the question is, do I want something like a Streamline? I don't think I want Boot Sequence. I already have an innate Steam Barrier. Turbo? Turbo. I could take Turbo and Steam Barrier, couldn't I? No, I'm short money, right? It's 76 to get both of those. Come on, aren't we buddies? Couldn't you give me a discount? Cause like, then like this could kind of cost 0, and this kind of costs 0, and works well on like a turn where you spend 2 energy to attack is a turn when you're kind of happy to draw a turbo. So that's why I'm thinking turbo might be okay here. How thin is this deck? It's not exactly thin, but it's not gigantic either. I don't think I really want to get going on Streamline. Who's my boss, by the way? Hexaghost. I don't know. I'll take a turbo. Like, what's the worst that could happen? I'll draw some turbos. That could be bad. Upgrade the Doom and Gloom since it's like the main way I can kill enemies. Tiny chest. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I upgraded the Doom and Gloom here. Well, none of these potions do anything right now. Oh, I have Anchor as well. So they're attacking for 25, which is a tremendous amount. But I actually just block it all. Doom and Gloom? No Doom and Gloom. This turbo stinks. What the heck is my next hand? Alright. Well, this sucks. Let's dual cast and see what happens. Nothing too appealing. I guess I strike this guy and... Doom and Gloom does 14 to all enemies, but I'll be weakened. So it does like 11? So I'd kind of like to get this guy into Doom and Gloom range, rather than... like, I could do this and hope that the lightning orb hits him, but I don't think that's very likely. So I'll just take this. And like sort of guarantee a pretty good next turn. Yeah. Alright, big chunk of damage just came in here, which stinks, but... and actually we do this first to get back the turbo. And then I can still Doom and Gloom. Very satisfying. Auto shields. Pretty cool, right? I'm in favor. I mean, this is a 0-cost card. That's cool and all, but this just blocks for a lot more. Ah! Come on, Doom and Gloom. Oh my god. That was how the first combat should have gone. Or the previous combat, I should say. Leap is fine. Nah. Probably better rest here. I mean, I could smith and then rest, I guess. Yeah, I'll smith up the recursion. Sure. If I can get it to hit a dark orb, it's like really great. Yes, I have the energy to play this, and it really just doesn't matter. I shouldn't play this because that just makes it worse for the rest of the combat and doesn't do anything for me this turn. Also, auto shields also did nothing because I had Anchor, you idiot. Doesn't matter, though. If I do that, I take some damage, actually. Maybe I should just block, strike? That's probably better. The Dark Orb isn't going to do much this combat. I need more ways to channel orbs to actually make the Dark Orbs do something. Okay. Gain 2 focus, lose an orb slot. I'm not using my orb slots for much right now. But I also don't want to spend 2 energy on this. I could just take the cool-headed. Sure. Can I not rest? Can I do that? It is Hexaghost. And as has been mentioned, he scales a little bit with your current HP, but I don't think I could survive him on 30 health anyway. I need more than that, even if it makes him a bit stronger. Well, might as well cool-headed. Pretty crummy turn. Should I vulnerable him? I don't think so. There'll be better turns for that later. So let's recursion so that I can then dual cast the Frost Orb and Doom and Gloom. Still take a lot of damage. Auto shields is fine, but not really necessary, it must be said. What was that just got shuffled into my discard pile? Like, I drew, and that caused my discard pile to be shuffled into my deck, but then some weird animation ran that, like, went from here to here. Nothing's in my discard pile. I don't understand what could have happened. Huh. I mean, I could fear him now and, like, play this to zap again. I guess that's probably good. Cool-headed is fine. Dual cast recursion leap. Ew, awful hand. Unbelievably bad. I guess I put too many defends in my hand, in my deck. Too many blocks, I guess, is a more accurate term. On the other hand, on this turn, I'm happy to have them. $11, $13. He's attacking for 16. I don't think it's worth dual casting, so I'll save the turbo as well. Okay. I get to draw a couple zero-cost cards this way. That's something, at least. Maybe this would have been a good turn for a steroid potion. Ah! Okay, I'll recursion the block orb. Frost orb, I guess, is the technical term. This hurts a lot. Uh-huh. Don't really have amounts of damage that I'm comfortable with. Or health. Yikes. Can I kill him? I'm doing 14 damage plus whatever I can get out of this lightning orb. Plus this zap. That's 17. The lightning orb can get me at most 16. That's 33, so no. I could take the steroid potion. That would do 5 more. But that's still not enough. So I think instead, I should block until I don't die. Does that require using the dual cast? Right now I have 8 block. He's attacking for 16. I could have 13 block. Ah, I have more because I'm zapping, right? So I have 4 plus 5 plus 2 is 11. And then a zap is 16. Perfect. Now, I'm pretty sure I recursion this since nothing else is at all interesting. It's been a tough fight, but we did get there. These burns are gonna hurt just a tiny bit, but then the zap. Ah, zap goes before the burns. How nice. Another all for one. I don't really have the capacity to take advantage of electrodynamics, so I think I'll just take another all for one and like try to get more zero cost stuff. No, this does not fit a zero cost deck. Get out. Energy, I mean, is pretty good. Ori, like, you know, there's definitely some cards this deck could use, but I think I need the Curse Key. $220 gold, so I want to hit like one shop this floor. Can't avoid an elite. Kind of hard to avoid 2 elites, but it can be done. Pretty bad layout, honestly. Can't really hit more than 1 fire without fighting 2 elites. And I don't typically want to take on a fire, just take on an elite just to get 1 more fire. But I guess I'll go this way so I can hit up a shop. And then I can choose at this point, well, this point I guess, whether I want to fight an elite or not. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't need to play that because I have Anchor. Well, actually, yeah. It was not good. It was completely wasted. Auto shields. And I guess I'm recursioning this, right? Like, why wouldn't I? Now I can recursion the Dark Orb as well. Oh my gosh, I get to do it all again. Amazing. Okay, I like that plan. Zap, recursion the Dark Orb? Dual cast? No. Dual cast the Dark Orb? Does that kill him? Because I could like... I could zap now. Dual cast the Dark Orb. And then recursion the lightning that's now in front. So I'd have 14 lightning damage, 36 dark damage. That's 50. Already killing him, and in case I'm wrong, I have a strike as well. So we zap, we dual cast, recursion, strike. I think I like all those better than a weak potion. Beam Cell, cost 0, gimme. I really need to get this dual cast upgraded soon. Now that I have, like, double synergy on zero cost cards. Don't like this turn. Not at all. Well, I have Anchor, so I guess it's fine. There we go. 1 damage. What a card. It's so cool when you can like actually make that deck work, and I don't know if we yet can say that we've made the deck work, but there are some turns that sure look like they work. None of these are attacks. So I guess I do want to hit him, even though it, like, kind of stinks. And then just strike to make sure he's dead. Steam Barrier still doesn't get me there, so I think I'll just turbo the 2 defends instead. Alright, decent combat. You know, we have 4 energy and a bunch of zero cost cards. I think a skim is fine. It's not a very impressive first turn, I guess. Okay, well, if I skim, I can play a bunch of zero cost cards twice. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, turbo. That's a cool one, right? I didn't count. I'm glad I didn't overdraw. Doom and Gloom, and pretty sure I turbo again. Like, this is a very, very high-powered turn. Still not like actually all that great, but it did like do a lot, even though I'm still taking a ton of damage. And now I get to all for one that stuff back again. Still should have checked to see whether that was an overdraw. It still wasn't, but should have checked. Really ordering things badly this game, I think, this combat. There we go. Three energy only. Well, cool-headed, strike, recursion seems pretty obvious. Cool-headed, strike, recursion. That should have cost me 3 energy. Why did I then still get to play a leap? Can someone go check the footage on that? That seems like it was illegal. I had 3 energy. I played cool-headed. Oh, recursion is free, idiot. Okay, got it. Maybe I should have used a weak potion in there, actually. I'm not very good at managing potion slots. I don't play that many attacks. And, like, if I run into birds or something, I'm going to be really happy to have this liquid bronze. Claw costs 0 and is really happy to be played many times. Streamline eventually costs 0, but Claw Plus is probably more exciting for me. Alright, what do I get? Potions slots. Can't buy the intangible. Don't want the artifact. This costs 0. Not sure if I want to add burns to my discard pile, though. But, like, drawing 2 cards is kind of cool. It's really... wow. It sounds cool, but it's like... it takes up 1 hand slot, and it gives you back 2 cards. So it's effectively like, on a turn of your choosing, you start with 1 extra card. Sort of. And, like, it's better than that because you can choose whether to do it or not. But, you know, you have to be dealt the card for that to happen. But then, on some later turn, you start with 1 less card and take some damage. So it's like a very front-loaded kind of thing. I don't have a way to get rid of burns. And I don't usually have that much trouble spending my energy, so I think this is probably not good. And, like, the fact that it's 0 cost is not actually that interesting, because if you draw it off of all for 1, you don't tend to need more cards. So I could just take a buffer, maybe? And remove a card? Like, how good is a buffer, really? Seems kind of cool. Sure. Let's say you get out of here... strike? Sure. Give me a buffer, and I'll be on my way. Alright, this guy deserves a weak potion for sure. I guess I should play this first, in case that matters somehow. Might as well play this. I have 12. Okay. I'm gonna take the thorns as well. Like, this guy is a serious threat, and I want to treat him accordingly. I would just get back a zap and a medium-sized block. I guess, though, 11 plus 6 is 17. That actually defends pretty well, I guess. So, I guess I'll do it. Oh, I don't think I even needed to play that, did I? Yeah, because of the frost storm. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm really glad you're not attacking me this turn, because I would be having a really rough day if you did. In my discard pile are many, many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them cost 0. So what I think we should do is use all for 1 at some point during this turn. I know it's a shocker. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? I should just do this now and then win. Like, I don't know, I'll play the turbo, why not? Okay. Reprogram, huh? I mean, there's something to be said for Streamline. A Streamline Plus, no less. But actually, like, it's a 0 cost card that lets me put cards into my discard pile if I want. So I can really combo it pretty well with all for 1. I think I'll take it. Give me more 0 cost cards. I don't know why I even got an energy relic. Okay, and I think we'll rest here. I'm pretty low on health. Skim, okay, and now we reprogram to arrange for a doom and gloom next turn? Is that what I want? What am I spending my last energy on this turn? I think I can... I have 10 block. I won't be making him weak. He's designed for 24, so I need 14 more. This is worth 8, I think. Maybe it's just 6. I think it's 8, though. The question basically is, should I leave Ascender's Bane on top? Which would be good if I could afford to play Cool-Headed, right? Because then I could draw it and exhaust it this turn, instead of putting it into my discard pile. I have 10. 12 with this. Yeah, I think I'll be okay with it. Actually, I could play the Doom and Gloom this turn. I could double turbo, right? Yeah, let's do this. Don't really want that. Leap is probably fine next turn. Recursion is alright, but honestly, I'd rather just draw it out of my discard pile than have it in my hand. Okay. Alright, it wasn't actually such a great turbo. But, you know, it got me 5 block. I'll take it. Buffer is not so great when he's attacking for 7 times 2. I think auto shields all for 1 is going to be fine, though. How many zero cost cards are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I do want to get something out of my hand first, and I think auto shields is the best choice. It's so cool when you get to draw those cards. I love it. Let's see what's on top. I honestly don't want any of that. I'm defended already, so I don't need to recursion that. I might as well recursion the lightning. I think it's worth playing a turbo just to get that buffer out, isn't it? I don't know. Most of this guy's attacks are pretty small, but yeah, it's fine. And I'll leap in case I somehow miscounted badly. Okay. Auto shields. All for 1 kind of stinks, but... Why did I play turbo? Because I want to play a defend, I guess, but... I kind of thought it was a steam barrier. They have similar colors. Oh, here's the attack I wanted to buffer. Oh my god, what an awful turn. And here's a 30 damage Dark Orb just like taunting me. Could have killed him last turn if I'd been able to play it. Hey, that's good. I'm at low health all the time. Equilibrium or loop? I like the equilibrium. I mean, it's not an amazing all for one, but I get to play the claw twice, right? I mean, that's something. 0 energy, 12 damage. It's already not bad. And it puts a good card in the discard pile, so... Nope, nope, nope! What did I leave on top? I forgot already. Doom and Gloom? No. Okay, we, like, strike... Dual cast Equilibrium? Save the all for one for later? I can beam sell him, and then all for one. Beam sell him again. You will be weakened. These are my top 4 cards. I don't want this. Don't really want this. I don't really need the skim that badly. Turbo seems unlikely to be that great either, honestly. Actually, I maybe should have left 3 of them on top so that I'd have exactly 5 cards. That way, next turn I'd be guaranteed to draw an all for one that would have access. Nope, there isn't one there. Okay, great. Yeah, I guess that's true. I did play both of them, right? One last turn and one on the first turn. But if there had been one, I should have kept it on top in a 5-card hand to guarantee it would have access to my whole discard pile. What's the deal this turn, though? Claw is, like, mandatory. Buffer is interesting, but, like, I think it would be better to just gain a lot of block. Ooh, recursion. Good orb. I didn't need to play that defend. Maybe I did, I don't know. Dual cast? No. I don't even really want a buffer. I should have taken my regen potion at some point during this fight, I think. Yeah, I think this is alright. I just want to, like, channel this, or evoke it, I mean. I also want to go to a campfire. Alright, we got him. Oh, thank you, Meat on the Bone. Hologram is pretty amazing right now, I think. Hologram up those all for ones. I have Cursed Key. Okay. Wish someone would have told me that. Jeez. I hate going to this campfire, but I also hate missing this campfire. I guess I'll have to settle for missing it, because I have Meat on the Bone. Buffer. Let's take this regen potion finally. Actually, maybe that's bad because of Meat on the Bone? They're taking me for what, 18, right? So this defends, which is nice. And I'm not perfectly defended here, but I'm mostly defended. How many cards am I drawing out of this? 1, 2. Fine. I think that I should just block here instead of all for wanting those same 2 cards back again. Can I hologram? No, I don't have a hologram anymore. Okay. Ooh, reprogram and then skim. That's nice. Don't want that. Don't really want this, although after drawing 4 cards I might actually appreciate it, I guess. Sure, I'll take these 3 plus 1 random card. Or 1 unknown card, I should say, I guess. Sure. That, God, it wasn't, it was a, it looked like a steam barrier. Alright, I'm glad I shuffled all those voids into my deck, huh? What amazing, outstanding play. I have 7 right now, so this buffer blocks for 7, which seems good. Not amazing, but good. I just want to kill him next turn. I don't want any stinking blocks. I'm not killing him this turn, am I? I don't think so. No. Why did I not drink a regen potion a while ago when I thought of that plan? I was worried the combat wouldn't go long enough, but that doesn't seem like it's happened. Oh, because of meat on the bone, that's right. Fairy in a bottle, sure. Good combo with meat on the bone, right? You can play pretty aggressively if you know you'll be saved. Pass. Streamline? It's a pretty gigantic deck. Why would I streamline? Snecko time. Well, this is just no good for me at all. Take that. How do you like that turn 1, buddy? Get struck. Look at the costs of your cards, and also identify which ones are turbos and which ones are steam barriers. Probably just double block here. It stinks a lot, but... God, this combat is going badly. Buffer's great. The defends don't matter, so we'll just Beam Cell Claw. Ah! Normality, why would you do this to me? On the turn, I have an all-for-one that draws me some cards. Wait. Their costs stay randomized after you discard them. I had no idea. I know it says when you draw a card, randomize its cost, but I sort of thought that meant like until end of turn. But I guess thinking about it now, I knew that that wasn't true. Because if you keep it in your hand from like a retain or something, its cost stays. You could imagine that it's like randomize its cost until it's discarded, but like, why? Randomize its cost until the next time it's randomized seems perfectly reasonable. I just never thought about this consequence. Okay, so all for one stinks a lot right now, so I'm glad I don't get to play it. I could hologram up a steam barrier, I guess. Or I guess I have the energy to play something that costs 1. So, like a defend? Do I need another defend? How much? Hello, I can't see how much you're tagging me for. 10. Yeah, I'll take a defend. I have a 0 cost defend. Even better. I hate everything. Alright, Cool Headed's a good start. Zap is good. Equilibrium Skim? Skim first, I guess. I mean, keeping all of these cards was not exactly an amazing feat. They're all so bad. What do you even do? Snecko, please. I mean, defend. Could all for one the claw back. Doesn't seem that great. Dual cast? No, thank you. No. Meh. Alright, so dual cast seems... not dual cast. All for one gets me a card right now. It gets me the claw, which is not amazing, but... like, what else am I gonna do? I guess I can Cool Headed first. Okay, nothing interesting happened. Mm, 15. I have 4. I want 11 more. This is not a Steam Barrier. Taking some advanced card recognition classes here. Alright, this is defended. Leap and Steam Barrier both cost 0. So I could play a defend, all for one, leap. Oh, this also costs 0. Okay. Does another all for one win? I mean, it attacks for 10. And then I can play a strike. Okay. Thank God for meat on the bone. Focus potion. Another buffer. Okay. Okay, you got me. Give me a book. The Codex. You can shuffle a random card into your draw pile. Well, that's sort of my least favorite. But I kind of felt like I needed to push a bit to be ahead. Ugh. Fuck. I have Anchor. God damn it. Okay. All for one. I'll take it. Ah! This is the worst. Normality? Are you kidding me? I mean, the good news is I actually can't play many cards anyway. Let's just skim all this stuff off. And then I'll just all for one into Zap. Gain a bunch of block, sure. What am I getting back that costs 0? Several good cards. That's enough for me. Well, I mean, I could hologram back an all for one, I guess. Doom and gloom? Sure. How much block can I get here? 6, 9, 12. Well, I might as well like get 9. That's better than 12 if I have a buffer. Yeah, this block actually does nothing. Okay. Multicast? No. Let's just take some focus. All for one. And then I can hologram back the all for one. Oh, but I couldn't play it. Oh yeah, I can because of turbo. That's right. I think I probably have lethal somehow this turn. Yeah, easy lethal. Let's turbo again, or not again, but let's turbo up. Hologram the all for one back. Is one of these upgraded? They're both the same, right? Yeah, all three of them for this combat anyway are the same. Okay. Meat on the bone kept us more or less stable there. Gaining energy is great, and gaining block is also good. Uh-oh. They're attacking for 18? I mean, I have anchor, I guess, so that's actually sort of fine. Glacier? Sure. Reprogram. I don't really need more cards. I also don't really want recursion, though. I'll just take the skim and see what I get. Hello? I don't know what I was canceling there, but apparently I canceled it, and that was okay with everyone. What? Oh, right, I was skimming first to see what happens. Now we have an all for one. Should I turbo? That would let me like hologram the all for one, wouldn't it? Seems good. And I can control my deck some more. Nope, nope, nope. I just want more all for ones, please. Do I want a buffer? No, because I want a turbo. My all for one. Give me this back. What? That's not the card I meant to click. Oh my god, what an idiot. Alright, they look the same, right? Look at these color schemes. How could I have possibly understood the difference? Okay, well, I mean, I guess. Buffer strike. I don't really, I mean, I don't know, sure, bias cognition, whatever. Normality! How could you do such a thing to me? Alright, it's gonna be fine, though. I'm just gonna save that card for later. Nah. Wait, I'm saving the normality too! Oh my god. Well, good news. I don't know, is there good news? Ah! I guess we just buffer leap? Zap? I don't like fission very well. Fission costs no. It doesn't really matter that it costs 0. Yeah. Well, by the time wait, it gets shuffled into my draw pile, so I would have it next turn guaranteed. It would be my only card next turn. That's actually kind of good. Okay. Right? I think so. Because then I can actually do something next turn. Very funny. Yeah, lovely, lovely joke. Incredible. Good work. Yeah, give me a scrape. This combat, I tell you guys. Sure. I died. But I'm still here. I don't even know. I guess I'll take more energy even though I get a dazed. Give me a multicast. Maybe I can kill you with it. Probably not. These lightning orbs are starting to suck a lot. Okay. Well, this clearly does not kill you. This also does not appear to live. I guess I could have considered whether the focus potion might be enough to kill him, but it wouldn't have. It would have just been 27 damage. Alright, well. I guess we're dead again. Okay, very exciting. So much for that run. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.